Hey everyone, Cook from Screaming Cat's Kitchen here. Today we're going to be making some cheesy grits with a scramble that has both ham and jalapenos in it. First thing we're going to do, slice up our jalapeno. You can do this as thick or as thin as you want. I like mine a little bit thicker. Total time for this is going to be about 20 minutes. I've already got some water getting heated up. I salted the 2 cups of water. Gonna grab a bowl here, crack our egg into it. We're gonna salt that. Salt with the egg helps it retain moisture while it's cooking, so that while you're creating the curds, water doesn't seep out. Whisk that up real quick with a fork. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of butter to this. We'll get as to why I do that when we're actually cooking those. Taking out, you can use any breakfast meat for this. I have ham on hand. Gonna get that rolled up so that I can get some long, thin slices on my cuts. Moving on, we can start seeing our bubbles forming. If you want to heat up your water faster, make sure you have the lid on top of your pot. That'll help it boil quicker. Now, one thing I really hate is when you go somewhere and you order grits and it's practically soup. It's because they didn't cook them right. So I have this on high heat right now, and I'm going to stir this continuously pretty much for 5 minutes. Add some butter in here that adds extra creaminess to your grits. It's bubbling. It's a good sign. You want to make sure that you are sort of always whisking this. Grits get very thick very quickly and can burn to the bottom of your pot. Around 4 minutes, I'm gonna add in some garlic powder, black pepper, shred some cheese into there. I'm using Colby Jack just due to how well it melts. If you're using something harder, like cheddar, I would recommend putting in some other cheese first, such as Colby Jack, because it'll help the mixture sort of keep the cheddar from breaking away from the grits themselves and have a much smoother consistency, and you won't get those oil spots that you sometimes see with cheese sauces. I'm going to gradually lower the temperature here. If you're feeling sticking on the bottom, just work your whisk against it. It'll come up. Keep that from burning. We've reached our 5 minutes here. Going to turn the heat off, cover that, and let that sit. Should at least let it sit for 2 minutes before trying to eat it. It will continue to thicken, but without that heat on the bottom, you don't run that risk of burning it anymore. I'm gonna add some more butter, about a tablespoon again, to our pan here. We're just gonna melt that. I have the pan at sort of medium-low heat. You don't want it any higher than medium. You can burn the butter, and that will affect the color of your eggs. Gonna chop up our green onion. I'm preserving those greens off to the side. Gonna add these whites in to the scrambled mixture. Butter is melted, hasn't browned at all. This is exactly what we're looking for in our nonstick pan. I'm adding in these eggs. The butter in the egg that's from earlier helps add to the creaminess of the eggs. Gonna take our spatula and start slowly mixing this as it sets. Try and get very small curds. Empty out that entire bowl. I'm lifting the pan up off the heat so that it sort of stops cooking for a second and I can get it moving around, get very small curds. Eventually I move it back down. I have this beautiful mixture of eggs already. You kind of want to take it off the heat before it's fully done. Carryover heat will finish those eggs up while we cook our ham and our jalapenos and onions. It's okay to put it right back into the bowl you used before. As I said, there's still heat there. And it'll add almost a glossy finish to your eggs as well. Adding in another half tablespoon of butter. Just getting that around. I'm gonna turn this up to a medium-high heat. Add in our ham, jalapenos, and onions. The onions will cook the quickest, so keep your eye on that. They will burn before everything else. Just moving this around. I just want to remove a little bit of that raw flavor from the jalapeno and get a little bit of brownness to the ham. See some of the ham, a little bit brown. Onions have browned a little bit. Turned off the heat here. Gonna let it keep going. While I was cooking that, I took some time to chop up those green onions. Here you can see nice creamy texture, not soup-like at all. If your grits ever have just water sitting in it, they did it wrong. Spread that out. As you can see, the eggs aren't what they say is weeping, adding excess moisture into the dish. That's due to the salt we added to them. Taking our ham, onions, jalapenos, just getting a nice plating up on the top portion. see the grits are holding their shape almost. Where those little creases are in them. That's what you're looking for. Lastly, a little garnish for green onion. And there you go. Beautiful, hearty breakfast. Keep you going all day. Yeah?